Welcome, beloved, to the Tarot of Service, and now the Chariot takes the stage. We'll start your engines. It's the Chariot.
Greetings, Earthling.
In this video, I'll review the anatomy of this card, going over what the symbols and colors in the image mean, and then I'll take you into my happy place, where hidden knowledge about the Chariot found on the Tree of Life helps us navigate our life's journey, how the mysteries can help us pick up on clues our guides and the divine are trying to show us in a reading. I'll share what I discovered in the Gentiles version of the Holy Qabalah. I feel when we study and deeply know the ancient mysteries, we join in the egregore, or the field of power and wisdom, to navigate life skillfully. So this video is created to help your subconscious to see the signs these magnificent cards of art and wisdom have for us, all for your 100% divine light and assistance. So let's hop on into this sexy chariot and buckle up. We are now moving with the confidence of water. This is Cancer the Crab, also known as the Moonchild, the second cardinal sign in the zodiac procession, ruled by the element water, and it's the first time in this procession of stars that we experience the quality of water, our emotions. Cancer, being cardinal water, or the initiator of emotions, reminds us how the vibration of water created the Grand Canyon. Seemingly soft, water with its discipline and its insistence can move heaven and earth. And that is the true nature of Cancerians, the most quietly tenacious, insistent, and unflappable of the 12 signs. The Chariot's keywords are willpower, determination, drive, and action. The sign kind of reminds me of Lord Ganesha from Hinduism, the remover of obstacles. Cancerians tend to be the nurturers of the bunch. By their very nature, they care everything about building a nest for their chosen family to enjoy. They want to spoil you with creature comforts, cook you a scrumptious dinner, and talk in vivid detail about genealogy. Did you know that my family line on my father's mother's side contributed to Canadian society for centuries, spanning the founding of Lunenburg in Nova Scotia in the 1700s and building waterways in Ontario? Oh, did I just give myself away as a Cancer sun? Being ruled by the element water means, like the elephant, Cancerians do not forget a doggone thing. Water remembers everything, and it's likely so do the Cancerians in your life. Kindnesses to them will be rewarded handsomely, and slights to their soft hearts are terribly hard to undo. The Chariot or Cancerians are ruled by the moon. The moon, the fair lamp of the sky's ornament and friend, a luminary whose subtle influences are a whisper compared to the sun. But yet, in all her gentle mystery, she can pull an ocean from continent to continent. Cancer is a sentimental sign. Everything means something to this souvenir keeper, nostalgia scrapbooker. There's wisdom in learning all we can from those who came before us, to observe history, recognizing what was most helpful in order to navigate life as intelligently as we can. We see in the background of this card a walled city, a stone fence, and this is the shell of Cancer the Crab. And we have representation of the cards that came before us. We have Bet, the houses of Mercury the Magician, Hay, the windows of Aries the Emperor, the trees and nature of Delat Dor the Empress, and the river of emotions from Cancer's ruler Gimel Camel, the High Priestess. This chariot pilot, it drives a car of astral light. On the face of the car is his shield, the Hindu Lingam Yoni, showing the union of positive and negative forces. Colored red, meaning this is the life force in action. The blue wings are the blue of the High Priestess, and they signify aspiration. The yellow globe is self-consciousness. Since its color scale is yellow, we know it's from air, and so water has taken a note from air's playbook and is self-actualizing. The red of Aries is the dynamism the chariot learned from the emperor's fiery will and intent. The charioteer's 8-pointed star crown symbolizes a spiritual connection to the cosmos. The star acts as a guide to divine will, representing liberty and emotional spiritual evolution. And it sits atop a laurel wreath, which is traditional symbol for worldly victory. His breastplate bears a symbol of the square, meaning the material world. On his shoulders are the lunar crescents, pronouncing, "He rules the moon of Cancer." His belt and tunic are inscribed with alchemy symbols and astrological signs of the zodiac, signifying the charioteer has mastered the laws of the universe, harnessing time, space, and cosmic forces to maintain control and to drive his chariot forward with strong purpose. The charioteer's wand symbolizes spiritual willpower, divine authority, and the mental focus required to pursue desires. And by carrying a wand instead of holding traditional physical reins, the character asserts that control is achieved through mind over matter rather than brute physical force. And a quote from studying Dr. Waite, he says about the chariot, "He has made captivity captive. He is conquest on all planes, in the mind, in science, in progress, through trials and initiations. He, above all things, is receptive triumph in the mind." The body of the charioteer is the symbolic stone cube, the throne where the high priestess and the emperor both sit. And 4 pillars hold the canopy of the starry skies, representing celestial forces. The elementals, number 4, and those are fire, water, air, and earth. And those mythological sphinxes pull this wild love machine. And just as horses do, these sphinxes represent solar power, that solar energy which illuminates the moon. And these sphinxes combine human and leonine attributes. They are colored like the pillars of the high priestess, white for mercy and black for severity. And they are the synthesis of physical strength, wisdom, and guardianship. And now into the occult or hidden wisdom. The esoteric titles of the chariot are Child of the Powers of Water, Lord of the Triumph of Light. The chariot's consciousness is intelligence in the house of influence. It literally is the home for inflowing power. The chariot or Cancer is ruled by Ketu, the high priestess who is the moon. And the color attributed to the chariot is red-orange. In the Book of Formation, which views the manifested universe as the cube of space, the chariot's direction is east below, the junction of Dalet, Venus, and Gemel, the high priestess. The high priestess causes the chariot or Cancer to be a psychic receptive sign. She rules the breast, the chest plate, as well as the stomach, and those seats of emotion when you just know the truth about a situation or a person. And the one who exalts the chariot is Jupiter, key 10, the wheel of fortune. And how lucky is that for the crab to have the most generous, powerfully expansive, benefic favor upon the chariot. The metal of Cancer is silver of the moon. The musical tone for the chariot is D sharp or E flat. The gemstone typically associated with the chariot is amber, but I would associate the moonstone, pearls, and opals to the chariot as well. The plant associated with Cancer is the lotus. The chariot's tarot card number is 7. Interesting, as the Kabbalists have attributed the number 7 to victory and to rest. The gematria value is 8. The 8th letter in the Hebrew alphabet is Cheth, meaning a fence enclosing a field, or an area set aside for cultivation. So this fence is protection, safeguarding, shielding, and defense, reminding me of a crab's hard outer shell. The Kabbalists attribute speech to Cheth, as speech is the powerful force that defines the world of the speaker. This also applies to the silent speech of thought. And the lesson for Cancerians is the secret importance of right speech, as it's the most potent magic spell when words are used for good. My lips are sealed for my own protection. The chariot's path on the Tree of Life is the 18th path, connecting Bina, Saturn's sphere of regimentation, to Gabora, Mars' sphere of strength. A potent combination. This path represents the vision of Ezekiel, where he saw 4 living creatures, each with 4 faces, of a human, a lion, an ox, and an eagle. And next to the creatures were living wheels within wheels. And these wheels were joined with the four-headed creatures and rotated in a spiraling movement. And atop those beings was a throne bearing a radiant figure, and that figure is the chariot. And more than that, the chariot is the Merkabah, which carries the throne. The Merkabah is a sacred geometric symbol representing union of body, spirit, and light. Its name derives from ancient Egyptian roots where Mer means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means body. And A.U. Waite said of the charioteer, "This is the king in triumph. This is the victory which creates kingship as its natural consequence." And the flummoxing notion for me is that the number 7 is associated with victory and also rest and relaxation. So this is the mystery, how the Merkabah, or the chariot, is the ever swiftly moving through all planes and dimensions chariot, but does so with the ease of being at rest. Goals. Whenever I draw the Chariot Tarot card, I get a little excited. This is a green light saying, girl, all systems go, hop on into that driver's seat, baby. It definitely makes sense to associate this card as a sign to travel. It's the promise that challenges will be met with courage and grace. Determination and willpower will power us through. So see you next time, my beloveds, where we learn to tame the lion of the Strength card. And a quick glimpse into how she is pure love. Love believes all things. Love hopes all things. Love never fails. So until then, please have a cozy dinner, watching your favorite movie, and being so good to yourself from me.